Hello YouTube, we're Ryan of DA Games here, and we really need to talk. I'm not going to be editing this video as extravagantly as such. The only thing I've got is my audio on my microphone here. I don't really feel like editing right now. Basically, it's an apology to the way I reacted on the vlog. If any of you noticed about the vlog, it's been privatized. I don't have it up on public anymore. It started too many fights, it started too much controversy, and a lot of people misunderstood what I said. A lot of people thought that I was being greedy, very angry about how the FNAF fans have gotten us to where we are, etc. And yeah, I admit that it was OTT, the way I reacted. But there was a reason behind it, and I shouldn't even be using this as an excuse, but for God's sake, I don't know how else I should have reacted. When I wanted to help out my friends who are also in the FNAF community, they're big-time analysts and Let's Players, even musicians, you know? I've been through it, and I've seen people in their darkest time right now, and they're in hospital. One of them's had to go into intensive hospital research just to. I'm not gonna go through it, but sending my condolences to him. I'm hoping he's pushing through all right, because I don't just presume this stuff. You know, I go into live streams. I go and see people in this situation. There are people crying. And there are people on Twitter starting to say stuff, and the only reason why I reacted the way I was is because I had enough. I was so flustered at the idea that people didn't care that they were going under. Because even during one of the live streams that I saw, they were crying. I did come to notice that there were still comments saying, "When's this FNAF stuff coming out?" Which I thought was very, very, very rude. But it shouldn't have been me to go eccentrically crazy. I did want to put a point across, but it was so misunderstood that the only reason why I got mad was because it was affecting my friends, and it was affecting people who'd worked so hard. I should not have been posting as the fan base in general, because yes, as I did reiterate in the vlog, every fan base has their toxic, you know? It's not as if this problem's gonna go away anytime soon, and who are we to say that, you know, they should be watching this? They should be. They're a viewer, they're entitled to what they want to watch. It's YouTube. Now you see, I already knew that. I already understood. And the whole problem is people thought that I was being greedy because they completely misunderstood the idea of me getting mad. I wasn't saying stay for our YouTube videos. Because even then, I wouldn't be making such a sacrifice to say, you can leave my channel. You can leave, you can do all this stuff. I did say that. And the idea that people lost that in the world, it kind of made me realize that they really do want to look at the bad things that I say. And they really do want to just call me out for every bad thing that I do. But half the problem is, if I cared so much about the views and about the money, I wouldn't be putting such a sacrifice. As I said in the vlog, and I will quote, "You can leave, you can unsubscribe from my channel, but as long as, you know, as long as you learn from it so you can respect the others, then that's all I care about. I'm willing to die for it, because I don't care about the money, I really don't. And the only way I do care about the money is when this computer equipment, everything that we get given is here, you know? You've given us amazing equipment, and I'm not ungrateful. I really am not ungrateful for what you've gotten us to, you know? And yes, our Let's Plays ain't too great, and I understand a lot of people want to come for our songs. I know. A lot of people think that I don't know this, and they're calling me out to be a retard. They're calling out to be like some major grumpy asshole, but I do understand, I know this. And the way I executed it made me look like I was a butt munch. I'm willing to open up, I'm willing to say that I fucked up on some parts. I still believe the message stands, I still believe it, I'm not apologizing for the message, but there are ways of executing a message. And what it came out as was that I was literally hating everybody that's put their hard work into watching our videos and commenting. on our videos saying we want more. Because, yeah, that's the whole point of YouTube, I suppose. You know, you delve into one fan base doesn't mean you're friggin' there yet. You know, there's still a ton more fan bases to explore. There's still a ton more trends to set, you know? It's about doing that, and whether you're actually good at it or not is judging by how many views you've got and how many stay and how many people leave. And to say the least, we are actually doing very well. And I didn't think that we weren't, you know? We're the titans of the FNAF songs. You know, we're standing behind Living Tombstone, who is an incredible musician. To be even put in the same conversation as a Living Tombstone is astonishing. It really is. So, forgive me when I say that I really wasn't trying to be greedy. I really didn't ask for people to forcibly go onto my channel. The only message I want to come across is just think about a YouTuber's life. Just think about what they might be going through. And they're not robots. That's all I was literally trying to say. I wasn't trying to call out anybody to be absolute assholes. And yes, I did get too angry. And if the words came out, yeah, I open up. I apologize. I am really sorry if I did that. But I believe my message still stands. That a YouTuber has a precious life, much like anybody else. And I'm not saying, you know, they're making the right choices, they're making the wrong choices. I'm just saying that, you know, think about what's going on there, and they've got a lot of hassle on their plate. Again, as I say, hospital is kind of one of those things. And I'm not lying when we get death threats. Well, I'm not lying at all. We all have. We've all received death threats. I believe that's how you can tell the toxic side of a fan base, or just the toxic side of the internet in general, is the idea that you get given so many death threats given to your channel for what? Because you worked hard? Because maybe they didn't like the other things that you do? I know we're not going to please everybody. We don't aim to, even though it's kind of what everybody wants to do. It really is, because it's a never-ending quest, but you'll never be able to please everybody. Not even Jesus could, you know? Let's just say that. Not even Jesus could please everybody. Because if we were all made to be absolutely perfect, we'd just be hated either way. Because we don't like people being totally perfect. I think the idea is that we want to be bettering ourselves in a lot of ways, but we never want to aim to be the frickin' Ponzi ass leader of the clan, you know? I'm not trying to be either. Part of the reason why I was the way I was, because I've had two passions in my life. It was either entertainment or public speaking. I always wanted to stand on a podium, and I always wanted to speak the words that other people couldn't. I always wanted to do that for something, and I can understand why I don't do it anymore. I really don't. I really don't want to do it anymore. But along the way, I've lost my ability to entertain, and I really want to gain that back again. Because there's nothing I want more than to make people happy. And knowing that I made people sad with that vlog really changed my life in that one video. I've been trying to go outside and have fun, but all that's been pondering on my mind is that people hate me, you know? And I don't want that. I don't want people to hate me, and if they are, okay, I accept it. Just give me the torch and just kill me already. But honestly, I'm trying my best, and a lot of other friends of mine, big YouTubers, are trying their best as well. And there is a scientific algorithm you can make. I have been experimenting with a scientific algorithm for how to be big, but honestly, it's not about science. There's no complete algorithm. It's either you're lucky or you followed everything the right way. So, and I'm trying my best to follow the right way. And whatever I'm doing wrong, I'm so glad that people are coming forward. You know, I'm not condoning that they call me assholes and that I should die in a ditch and all these death threats. I'm not condoning it, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad they do, because it opens up my mistakes. Everybody has to learn from their mistakes. So, I mean, I'm not just blabbing on about the idea that, oh, I hate your guts, because I don't. I don't hate your guts at all. The only problem I had out of all of this was that my friends were suffering. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to get it like the way it did. And I'm scared, okay? I'm petrified that everybody's getting the wrong view of me. I don't care about views. I don't care about, like, I mean, of course there's a limit where you have to care about views, you know, every single YouTuber, even the big guns, have to think about it sometimes. Sometimes they have to, but not obsessively. I don't want to think of the views like that. I don't want to think of all about the money, you know? I made big decisions. We all did. How are we to know that it would be toxic? We all researched it, and back in that period where it wasn't toxic, we thought, well, this is great. During the interim, that's when it started turning it. And yes, we fed them fire. We did. We fed them a lot of FNAF content. We did. But, you know, we're just trying our best to please fan bases that we do and open them up to a bit more. That's all any YouTuber tries to do. And I didn't mean to come off in a bad way. I really didn't. So, I understand if you still hate me. I really do. But I just wanted to show that I really do care. I do. And to prove that I care still about how people have gotten to me where I am today, you know, in this fancy house, you know, with this big equipment on me and all the support underneath my belt, the fan art I get, even the low views that we get, we still got them. They're beautiful. I'm not saying anything bad, just to reiterate once more, I'm really not ungrateful. You know? But to prove that I love the fans still, I will be releasing the FNAF World song. But it might not go up as a full song. It'll probably be an instrumental. Cause honestly, I've been rattling my head about the lyrics, I couldn't think of anything. I lost my vibe for lyrics. Because there really is no way about doing a FNAF World song without going, oh, hey, it's them guys, it's them guys. There is no way, you know? So it might just be an instrumental. Use with it what you will, and it will go out for free. Nobody has to buy this. It's going to be a complete instrumental. Take it as you wish. If you want to add lyrics, you can do it. But I'm kind of done with FNAF World songs in general. After that, you know, I kind of want to move on to something else, and whether we get big out of that, whether we don't, it's not my concern, and it never was. It's always going to be dangerous territory for us, it really is. But it's nobody's fault. Not even our fault. It's just YouTube, in general. If we had to fault the laws of YouTube, then yeah, that's all it is. And I went about that whole vlog with the right message, just not enough explanation, a common misconception that can happen, and the wrong execution, which was shouting. Again, I got scared. I got really, really scared at my friends, and I love them to absolute pieces. Guys, if you're watching this, don't be looking at my face right now, just go. I'm kidding, but you know, I have videos that I'm so proud of, and I've lost a lot of my entertainment factor once again, but I aim to bring it back, and I will do it for all of you guys. Again, if anybody has any questions, that's why I'm here. You know, if you're not totally clear about what I say, just question it. I will answer. I will respond to every comment that I can. But there's only so much I can take. So I privatized that video, and if enough response comes back from it again, I'll let you guys watch. I'll let you guys watch, and I'll let you guys watch this as well to reiterate. But anyway, I gotta get going. I gotta start doing some fun things. For all of you who did support us, the 3/4 of the fan base that did support us in that vlog, I will say thank you so much. It wasn't a war. I didn't want to make it a war, and I'm so sorry. I didn't even make the hashtag. That was somebody else in the channel. I won't name them, but yeah, I didn't make the hashtag, so anyway, I'm gonna go on and play What's Under Your Blanket, have a sad masturbation for a bit. sad wanks are always good in times like this. But anyway, I just, again, thank you for those who did support us. For those who didn't quite get me, I wanted to reiterate and explain. And for those who did feel really upset and feel really hurt, I've come to apologize so much about what I've done. And I hope in the future you can forgive me. This is Will Ryan of DA Games saying I'm really sorry. See you in the next videos. Peace out. Bye.